What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Office Pool. Alex, you killed me again, dude.
Yes, sir.
God almighty.
We're back for week 5.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you, I did a lot of shopping. I got a lot of cans of whoop ass in the cabinet.
Oh, you got some whoop ass? Well, I'm going to take one of those out your pantry for this week.
Well, let's see what we do, man. I'm ready to open up another can week 5. Let's go.
Let's get into our NFL week 4 recap. Game number 1, Cincinnati at Carolina. We saw Lockhart took his heart and didn't bet with his wallet. I took that dub.
It was ugly too. I mean, the crazy part was I was thinking the momentum of that win in Las Vegas that caught everybody by surprise. Even the ticket spiked. The cheapest ticket was $80 up until game time.
Wow.
$80, bro.
Wow.
For a Panther game with a losing record. So the optimism wasn't just within me and the other Panther fans. I mean, the ticket office also thought that we had a way to make some money and to get it popping. I thought we were going to do a better job. I did see some good runs from the offense.
Yeah.
I saw some, a 39-yard throw as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at Andy Dalton. He, even though he had that one interception, he still did the same thing that he did in Las Vegas. He put points on the board.
He did.
He got the ball downfield, 25 or 40, for 220 yards. So, my take on that was I kind of felt Joe Burrow was getting beat up a lot, and I thought that this was going to be his game to say, "Hey, I'm still that guy that got Cincinnati to the playoffs a couple of years ago." So that was my reason for taking Cincinnati. Again, Cincinnati on top, 34-24 in Carolina. Game number 2. Nolans.
Yeah, New Orleans Saints.
In the dirty at the ATL.
And you heard me week 1 and week 2, like, I'm hopping on this New Orleans Saints train. Like, they look unstoppable. They really did. And now injuries have plagued them to a point where they're not looking the same. Although I will not throw the hat in on them. I did, in fact, pick the Saints. And it really came down to a field goal.
Yeah, it was a tight game. It was a really tight game.
Really tight game. And the field goal it wasn't super long, but it worked.
Yeah.
And in this indoor stadium. So if it comes down to a field goal in an indoor stadium, most professional kickers are going to get that, and that's what happened to the Falcons. Actually, I picked the Falcons only because they were at home.
Yeah,
and the only reason I jumped off the train is because of the injuries to the Saints.
Well, we both got on. We were both on the same page on that. Atlanta came off with the victory, 26-24, and like you said, it was a close game. It came down to the wire, so that was something that we were both expecting. Didn't get that much out of Alvin Kamara, even though he did, do what Alvin Kamara does is, he puts the Saints in the position to score.
Right.
He always gives the Saints a chance. And with Derek Carr, it's just one of those things. It's whether he's off or on, and he just so happened to be not as good as he was.
There you go.
The way he looked like a damn first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback at the damn Cowboys 2 weeks ago. So Game number 3, Jacksonville at Houston. We both took the Texans on that one. Trevor Lawrence is still having a hard time. I feel sorry for him because he's a really good quarterback.
Yeah, I like that.
And he has a lot of good weapons in Jacksonville. However, the Texans came out victorious 24-20 in Houston. Game number 4, Denver at the New York Football Jets. Jets, Jets, and we bombed on that one.
We both sang the song and everything.
Yeah, we bombed on that one. We super bombed on that one.
We both picked the Jets, and I think most of America picked the Jets on that one as well. I don't think people saw Denver Broncos coming to New York, facing Aaron Rodgers and what they had did the week before, and actually coming out with that win. I went with the Jets. And I thought hands down that was going to be a winner. And I remember looking at those scores thinking, how are the Jets down?
Yeah, they only got 9 points. I'm thinking, Aaron Rodgers is.
Like, what's going on?
Okay,
so,
all right.
That was a tricky one for me.
Yeah,
shout out to the Denver Broncos fans for getting that win.
Yeah, shout out to Denver for winning that game, coming out on top over the New York Football Jets in New Jersey.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Let's go to game number 5, Minnesota at Green Bay.
Yeah, Minnesota Vikings are definitely putting a smackdown every time they suit up.
Yeah.
Suiting up, smacking down.
Yeah, they're one of the only undefeated teams in the entire league at 4-0 now.
Yeah, they're doing their thing, man, and I like them. I like what they're doing because they're doing it from kind of like how Tampa Bay, believe it or not. I mean, they're showing up on defense. They're putting pressure on every quarterback. Special teams is there, right? Quarterback play is there. Defense is solid. I'm Vikings. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, you picked Minnesota. Green Bay was my underdog pick of the week.
It was,
and they stayed within striking distance. They stayed within, that 3 to 5 points distance, even though they lost 31-29. Green Bay at home is still a pretty good looking team, despite their 2-2 record.
Yeah. I like Green Bay.
Congratulations on that win. You got that one. Minnesota 31-29 in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Let's go to game number 6.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh in Indianapolis, the Colts.
Yeah, that was my star. I put a star beside that one.
Okay, yeah, you start on that loss right there.
Yeah, I felt strong about the Steelers in that Colts game.
Yeah, the Colts came out on top on that one, 27-24. However,
another close game.
This was another close game. We saw, and like I said last week, I love Michael Pittman Jr. Now that he's a veteran now. He's not a rookie anymore. Yeah. So, those big numbers that he had last year, he's trying to carry him over to this year, and he's also a leader now. Yeah. So, I mean, it's very rare you see.
Who'd you have on that one?
I had the Colts.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the Colts.
Well played.
That was the only reason, because they were playing at home. Okay. And I felt good about, what this offense is doing and what these young receivers are doing and this young quarterback. So, I got that dub, 27-24 in Indianapolis. Let's go to game number 7.
That's right.
The Rams at the Bears in Chicago.
That was another entertaining game there. Rams and Bears.
Yeah.
At that point, I think we were at Dave & Buster's where we were watching all the games. And, that was one that shocked a lot of people.
Yeah.
I was cheering for the Bears wholeheartedly.
Okay.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
As they came out with the W.
Okay. Well, they scored a lot more points than I expected.
Yes.
What did you just do?
I threw up the dub.
You threw up the dub? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, they threw up a lot more points than I expected. I expected Matthew Stafford to kind of come on and be the Matthew Stafford that everybody knows, but 1-3 is an odd start for the Rams right now.
It is.
I'm looking at them this week. I believe they're going to get a win this week.
You think the Rams?
I believe the Rams are going to get a win this week. Mark my words. You heard me. Camera 2, camera 1. Which one?
Yeah. Well,
mark my words. The Rams are going to get a win this week.
Betting against the Rams. They play the Packers this week.
All right. Let's go to game number 8. The Birds, Philadelphia, at Tampa Bay.
What a game.
That was a game. That was a game, dude.
What a game. So what we're seeing from Tampa Bay is that, and I was mentioning it to one of our mixologists here at Pryme, and people forget the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are just a few years removed from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, a few games removed last year.
Yeah, Tom Brady took them to the Super Bowl.
No, last year was Baker.
And then Baker.
Yeah, Baker had him in the
playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So, people are forgetting, this team is built and well-equipped to compete against the best. And I just thought that the Eagles were just had a little edge on them.
Yeah.
Not at home. That game was a good game. That was a real physical game. They put so much pressure on the Eagles, and he didn't know where. You could see him. He looked well disrupted in the pocket.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts looked really, really uncomfortable, man. This is one of these 158-yard games.
That's bad, man.
For Jalen Hurts with one TD. This is not the Jalen Hurts that we're used to seeing in the regular season.
Yeah. No, the Bucs came with it.
Again, Baker Mayfield, 30 of 47, 347 yards, 2 TDs.
No, he led the league, I think, Sunday.
Yes.
He led the league.
Yes, he did. Baker Mayfield.
His percentage was like 100+. points.
Yeah, 167.3, something like that.
Yeah.
Some crazy quarterback rate.
His quarterback rate was insane.
Yeah, so congratulations to Tampa Bay on that one. Alex and I both unfortunately had Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's my bad, Tampa Bay.
We got the
my bad, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, so let's move on to game number 9, New England at the 49ers. Niner gang.
Gang.
So tell me what you thought about that, man.
So here's my thing.
We both picked 49ers.
So I still like the Patriots. To me, this is just not their year. I mean,
neither was last year.
So like, it's not their year. So it's like it's one of those things where even with injuries that the 49ers are just harboring right now.
Yeah.
They got 2 games back to back, week 4 and week 5, where they're at home. That definitely helps, right? Yeah. And then I'm not sure when their bye week is, but I'm pretty sure it's approaching. You can always judge a team how they play coming out of the bye week. I think that the Patriots need 2 bye weeks. I think they need some time to just get it together because they're not looking good. And it's a franchise at the end of the day with professional players that are getting paid a lot of money to perform, and they're not performing. Shout out to the 49ers for handling their business.
Yeah, shout out to the 49ers, Niner gang on that one. One side note, Brock Purdy, 15. He only threw 27 times.
Yeah.
288 yards and 1 TD. But he really didn't have to, man. Jordan Mason, man, super effective on the ground. Again, what we talked about a couple of weeks ago, when you get guys, running backs that are running more, that are getting touches more than 20 times a game, that's when it's going to be super effective for your offense. And Jordan Mason, man, shout out to him. 24 carries, 123 yards with that 5.1 rush yards per average. That's damn near a first down every time he touches the ball. And he also put one in the box, so he got a tug too on that one.
There you go. And again, to your point, when the running backs were going downhill, it's hard to stop a train, man. Shout out to the 49ers. Let's go. I think I got them winning again.
Oh, boy. Here we go. 5. Anyway, let's go to game number 10. The Commanders at the Cardinals in Arizona. I don't have any words for it. I mean, so I looked at the TV. I was looking, and I was like, I thought I was seeing it wrong because I had a couple of drinks by it. I had a couple of beers by then.
No, it was bad.
And I'm like, 42-14?
Yeah, it was bad. And
the Commanders.
And we got a love-hate thing with Commanders, you and I both, obviously. And I definitely hate them, but you have to love what these guys are doing. They're putting together the rookie quarterback.
Yeah,
putting together a consistent playbook of success. Like, he's really getting it done.
Yeah.
Special teams is getting it done. The defense that I didn't know they even had. It keeps them in the game against the other teams in week 3 and in week 2. And now you go to week 4 and they go into Arizona and come out with a win. The time difference there is, that's 2 time zones.
Yeah.
They went against the grain. 2 time zones, went out there and won like it was a home game.
Yeah. Shout out to Jaden Daniels, man. 26-30. 233 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception, and then we go that running game. I always love Brian Robinson Jr. I always pick him for my fantasy running back every week. 21 carries, 101 yards, and 1 TD. He does what he's supposed to do for his team, helping out that young rookie get that offense moving.
He's definitely earning his paycheck.
And then we also got Jaden Daniels working it with his feet.
Yeah, I like that part.
8 times he got out the pocket, 47 yards. That's 5.9 yards a carry. That's damn near first down every time he gets outside. So shouts out, man. I really appreciate how the Commanders have come along with this young quarterback and his play. So
yeah, I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, hats off to Washington because we both took the L on that one.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. I definitely didn't see that
Yeah,
one coming.
Washington. The Commanders, 42-14 over the Cardinals in Arizona. Let's go to game number 11. The Chiefs.
Kansas City, baby.
Kansas City, here I come.
Kansas City at the
Lightning Bolts.
Yeah, at Chargers.
The Chargers.
That one caught me off guard as well.
Yeah, it did. But however, we both we both went with the Chiefs on that one because we talked about the Patrick Mahomes factor.
That's it.
And I believe that was the winning factor for that game.
Yeah.
The Chargers are still pretty banged up, so You know, 17-10. I'll take that win every time.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you don't think a game's going to be that close. I would have thought that was a high-scoring game. But what I do know about Andy Reid, he's a chess master.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he is.
If he needs
we are playing chess, not checkers out here, my friend.
If he needs to score a lot of points, he will cook up the right dish and serve a lot of points. And when he needs to stay close and just be efficient, he'll do that. So shout out to the Chiefs over the Chargers, correct?
Yes. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. We both got that when we both had the Chiefs. Game number 12, the Browns at the Raiders.
Yeah.
In Las Vegas.
About that.
What say you, my friend, on that one, buddy?
Well, Devontae Adams is my guy. You know, I like him as a player and as an individual. He's a really good guy. And right now, I mean, you can tell he wants out. He's not getting the looks that he wants. He's not getting the balls he wants. And not just on some wide receiver, diva type situations. He feels like he doesn't have the right quarterback for him. And in this week, and by the time this episode 5 airs, he may be on another team.
You think so?
Dude, I'm not playing. I know what I know.
Wow.
And, yeah, so, I mean, he's looking to get out. And I wouldn't be surprised if, 2 weeks from now, a week from now.
Well, my thing is, I didn't even see him in the stat books this week.
That's my point. Like, he didn't even play. They called it a hamstring.
Oh, he has no,
he doesn't.
You say he's not injured?
No.
Okay, we're gonna
okay.
So we making some business decisions out here.
Business decisions with my boy Devontae Adams. He wants out, and when a player wants out, and the team locker room knows he wants out, like, what can you expect from him? It's like an employee who's his day to go on vacation on Friday. He's off on a half a day. They're not gonna do no work for the first half of the day because they're gonna be on vacation. Yeah, the boy's already mentally out of it.
I took the Cleveland Browns because I'm thinking, okay, Deshaun Watson, you're gonna put this together this weekend. Yeah. Obviously, he didn't. However, he had a decent game, even though he had 1 touchdown and 1 interception. I see Deshaun Watson when he throws more than 30 times, like I see Dak Prescott when he has to throw more than 40 times. It's not gonna look good, and it's usually in a comeback thing.
Watson's a good quarterback.
Deshaun Watson is a very good quarterback, and he's a very athletic quarterback. Yeah. So the games that you want to see Deshaun Watson has are the ones where he will throw maybe 25 to 28 times, maybe get 2 touchdowns in the air, but with his legs,
there you go.
97, 100 yards, and maybe a touchdown. He's that guy. Yeah. So
I like Watson.
I was actually looking forward to Deshaun Watson, putting everything together and trying to get them out of that 1 and 3 column. Yeah. But
well, my thought process was they just got spanked by I remember I said it. They had just got spanked by the Panthers. Nobody saw that coming. I didn't see them playing 2 home games.
Oh, you're talking about the Raiders?
Yeah, and then taking that L. So that's really when I made my decision. I didn't know Devontae Adams wasn't going to play, but my whole mindset was like, there's no way they get beat by the Panthers and then let another team come in there and beat them back to back. I just didn't see that happening at all, and that's really where I weighed in on that. I do like Deshaun Watson. He was under the tutelage of
Devontae. I need you to play this week because I got the Raiders on that one. Okay, I got you this week.
Yeah, good luck with that. but seriously, I really felt like I felt like the Raiders were going to tighten up, and Deshaun Watson again under the tutelage of boy Cam Newton. He was in Cam Newton 707, so he's got the skill set, he's got the mindset. He can run out the pocket and he can get the ball in the air. So keep your eye on Deshaun Watson on this back half of the season. Yeah, they're gonna be something.
I'm really waiting on them to put that together.
Yeah, they're gonna get it.
Shout out to the Raiders. The Raiders.
I got another W
over the Browns, 20-16. Yeah, you did pick the Raiders. I should have picked the Raiders on that one. I don't know why, but let's go to game number 13, which is our prime time
pick of the week.
I
don't have the. I gotta get my sound guy to give me the
awesome. What you want? The bing, bing, bing. Yeah.
Prime time pick of the week.
Buffalo
Bills.
The Bills at the Ravens.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. He let me down, dog. I thought he was going to do a little bit more than he did.
You love Josh Allen.
I love Josh. Josh Allen is that guy, man. He's not just a... Josh Allen, to me, reminds me of a Roger Staubach.
That's too old for
a gunslinger.
Most of my family.
Like, that's why they call... I'm sorry, I'm telling my age, y'all. I'm telling my age out here.
A little too old for my
However,
family.
Josh Allen reminds me of that guy. This is another game that I didn't see him throw a touchdown, which was kind of
Ravens defense.
Yeah, the Ravens defense definitely made that difference. And Lamar Jackson again, he only threw 18 times. However,
Derrick Henry.
We got Derrick Henry with that first run, that 60-something yard run. I said, "Oh man, he hit that hole like he was shot out of a cannon." And man. I said, "Okay, this might get." This when I text you. Yeah. I said, "Uh-oh,
it's gonna get ugly." Cannonball run. Here's the thing. I picked the Ravens for a lot of reasons. You can see them becoming what they were at the end of last season. You could see it in week 3, and you can clearly see it now in week 4. They're going to get you 30 points every game.
Yeah.
Some teams, are going to, we're going to do, all we need is 30 points. All we need is 28 to 30 points. We're going to get this win.
Yeah.
That is the mindset of the Ravens, and I think they have found their stride. So my primetime pick of the week was the Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to Pryme 2223 South Elm Street. And that primetime pick of the week came out in my favor.
Oh man, awesome week. Alex, she did it again, 8-5. Congratulations to you, my brother. My brother got me. 8-5. TD finished 6-7. I'm on a 2-week losing streak out here, ain't I?
By choice. You get the same picks like I get. The
Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Anyway, coming up next, we have our NFL Week 5 picks.
Let's go. Let's get it.
I get to get my revenge this week, buddy.
If you pick right.
Also, tell us about what we also have for the break. What do we have featured?
Yeah. Coming out the break, man, here at Pryme, where you get your vibe at dining, we're going to have our mixologist whip up something fancy. I don't even know what it is.
I'm ready to try that drink. Yeah, I need a drink right now anyway.
They got some cocktails that they're going to whip up. So they have some different cocktails that are going to be on the list. So if you already have your reservations in for this weekend, you'll get a treat, and we'll be able to feature that right here after the break. It's your boy Lockhart and TD Office Pool. Stay tuned.
Be right back.
Your number one choice for vibe dining is now located at 223 South Elm Street, Pryme, where they've turned fine dining into vibe dining. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at 223 South Elm Street, and I'm with one of the top mixologists east of the Mississippi, my man Danny. And what we have in store for you today is mind-blowing. I mean, when you talk about the taste notes and components as we move from one season to the next, we're leaving summer, going into fall, and as it leaves fall, you better catch them. You catch them here right at Pryme. Tell me about this drink and why people should run down here, not walk. They taste this Devil's Advocate. That's what we're calling it, right? The Devil's Advocate?
Yeah, absolutely. The Devil's Advocate. Yeah, this is a well-known like strawberry and ginger syrup. I infused a little bit of the April, an Italian liqueur, and I put in some Hennessy in there, mezcal, tequila, fresh lemon juice, egg whites, so you don't get a hangover the next day. You shouldn't. Everything's natural and vegan, except the egg whites. Yep, one and done drink. Yep.
This is a one and done drink. One and done.
Yeah, one and done. Yeah, you'll feel Hennessy, it. Yeah.
Tequila, Moscow tequila as well, right?
Yeah, and then a liqueur called April.
And an April.
Oh yeah. It's infused with strawberry. April came from Italy. It's one of the liqueurs out there that they use for medicine and all kinds of things over there back in the 1800s. But yeah, we bring the old to the new. The old to the new fashion, I'm guessing.
Hey, you heard it first. Come get your dose of the medicine of the fall right here at Pryme, 223 South Elm Street. Drink of the week by the Mixologist of the year. Right here, my man Danny. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Week 5.
Week 5 peaks. I'm gonna get you this time, bro.
Man.
I'm gonna get you this time, bro.
I was hoping you would even say that. I'm
gonna get you this time, bro.
Week 5 is looking like another W for me.
I doubt it. Let's get into it.
Let's talk about it.
All right, so we got game number 1 in London.
In London, yeah. Across the pond.
What going, bro?
Across the pond, we have is that the Vikings?
New York Football Jets, Jets, right. Jets, at the Minnesota Vikings in London at 9:30 in the a.m. on the East Coast time. What say you, my friend?
I'm going with the Vikings.
All right.
I'm impressed with the Vikings. I think they are one of the few undefeated teams, if not the only undefeated team in the league right now, going into Week 5. I think, personally, that the Vikings are going to whoop them. That's my call, big dog. What you got?
Hey, I think we both got Minnesota up on the board. So, TD and Alex, we always start off every week. Like, the first 3-4 games, and TD, Alex the same. TD, Alex the same. Now, all of a sudden, we start breaking them apart.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you pick the right team, you pick the right team.
Oh, shut up.
Anyway,
game number 2.
Game number 2. We got game number 2. Where we at?
We got the Rams at Chicago. The Bears.
Rams in Chicago.
In Chicago.
So, easy pick for me.
Windy City. We both went Windy City. We both took Chicago. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why I picked Chicago. And then I'll let you give your reason.
Talk to me. Chi-Town, stand up.
I like the way Caleb is looking right now. He's starting to that maturation process is really starting to kick in. That young quarterback is starting to see things. They have an offense tailored for him.
They do.
So it's just a matter of him getting on the roll, getting early, seeing those good reads, getting the running game going, and making it a lot easier for Caleb to adjust that game. That's why I have Chicago.
Okay, and I agree. So Caleb, as you can see, he's coming into his own. The tempo is where it needs to be for him. They do have the pieces that he needs to succeed in Chicago. Defense is keeping him in the games, and Caleb is moving around with his feet, and I think that's a good pick for you. Chicago Bears, I'm going to go with Chicago Bears as well.
Up on the board. Let's go game number 3.
Chicago. Game 3.
The Browns at the Commanders in Washington.
Yeah.
FedEx Field, what you got?
Another exciting game that if you would have asked me in week 1, to say where I thought the Commanders would be, I would say in the trash can somewhere. But they've shocked us all. They have put together a series of wins, including last week. And I think going into week 5, they come out victorious over the Browns.
I got Deshaun Watson, man.
I know you do.
I'm going to take the Browns on this one.
I know you do.
Hey, hear me out.
Okay, let's
go. Hear me out, America, like Bernie Mac used to say. Hear me out, America. I like Deshaun Watson, and it's going to be this game where he picks it up.
He better.
All right, he picks up those pieces. He puts good drives together occasionally, sporadically in that late to mid-third quarter. If he can put that together in the first and second quarter where he gets out the pocket, he uses his legs, he uses his arm, I think they're going to be just a little bit more to handle for the Commanders that looked really impressive with Jaden Daniels and that young offense with Dan Quinn's offense.
Jaden Daniels is on the roll. He's got the pieces that he needed, minus some valuable pieces that we obviously thought he needed. And he's been putting together an offense, and his drives look more of a veteran-like, if you will. They don't look rookie-esque at all. So shout out to Jaden Daniels. I'm going to go with you guys on the Commanders this week.
All right, game number 4, MIA in New England, in Boston.
Number 4.
Hey, put up here on the board. This is my underdog pick of the week, because I'm definitely going with the Patriots this week, man.
TD's underdog pick of the week.
This is TD's underdog pick of the week. I'm going with the Patriots.
Bad call.
No real reason. I just needed an underdog pick this week.
All right.
I know Miami still has Huntley, who was the backup for my guy in Baltimore last year. Now he gets a chance to backup Tua Tagovailoa, and now he takes a starting role now that Tua is hurt. So I like Huntley. I really like him. So, yeah,
So
but I'm still going to take New England.
Okay, so you're going New England. So for all the reasons you named is why the reason I'm going with the Dolphins. I mean, if you look at the Dolphins and where they are right now, going into Week 5, this is one of these like make or break games. To me, I feel like if you lose to the Patriots, whoa. All right, then we have some serious problems. I don't see the Dolphins losing to the Patriots. I think Tyreek Hill is going to get the touches that he's asking for. I know you saw him on the sidelines of Week 4, and he's going back and forth with the offensive coordinator. I think they make those adjustments. I think they get him the ball, they feed him the rock, and I see them coming out with a W.
Okay, all right,
so
let's go.
I got Miami.
All right, you got Miami. I got New England. Let's go game number 5 in in Jacksonville. The Colts coming to Jacksonville. I think it's time for Trevor Lawrence to put those pieces together.
And I think you're wrong again.
And you think I'm wrong again?
Wrong again.
I think it's going to be – I got Trevor Lawrence. Trevor, if you can hear me, bro, I got you.
Oh,
I got good game number 2. I got you. Trevor. God. I got you.
So I did the opposite. I went with the Colts. The Colts have, again, proven in Week 3 and in Week 4 that they can compete with the big dogs. And I think these dogs are going to run into Jacksonville and leave out with a W.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go Colts over
we got it on the boards. We got
the Jaguars.
Alex has the Colts, and I got Jacksonville.
Yep.
I got you, Trevor. I got you. Game number 6, Buffalo in Houston.
Oh, yeah.
In Texas.
So this game right here, get your popcorn ready for this one. I like what the Texans have been putting together week after week. But boy, C.J. Stroud has not let me down. Now they did take an L. I think they are 3-1.
1-3.
1-3. Excuse me. 1-3. Yeah. Jesus, that sounds horrible. They've been playing so well. So the Texans. I got my vote on the Texans. I know you're a Josh Allen fan. I am too. I don't see the Buffalo Bills getting the win over the Texans. Texans don't let me down. I got the Texans over the Buffalo Bills. Ride with me. I'm gonna get you to.
Josh, I got you, bro.
I'm gonna get you.
I got you, Josh. I got you.
Let's go.
I got you. I got the Bills. Alex has the Texans.
Right,
let's move on to game number 7. Baltimore and Cincinnati.
All right, let's go. Baltimore, Cincinnati. To me, this would be my weekly no-brainer. Okay?
Put the big words up there. No-brainer.
I'm looking for a no-brainer here. I really was impressed by Cincinnati when they came into Carolina. I actually picked Carolina off the momentum. And that was my first time picking them this year and probably my last. However, Cincinnati, with their game plan and what they've been doing, I think that just makes for a more competitive game this Sunday in Week 5 against the Ravens. Ravens they got it. They've got it from the defensive standpoint. Derrick Henry is now they got the rhythm going down, and Lamar is going for MVP yet again. So I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to the big homie Baltimore Ravens. Let's get it.
All right, we both got Baltimore. Alex and I are tied on that one. Let's go to game number 8. The Raiders.
The Raiders are going to
lose.
The
Raiders in Denver.
They're going to lose.
The Raiders are going to lose in Denver?
The Raiders are going to lose.
The Raiders are going to lose in Denver.
So,
this guy said,
the Raiders.
Let me make sure I'm reading this right.
Yeah.
Alex has Denver.
Yeah, I got the Denver Broncos. I got the Denver. Shout out to Ashley Lee. Denver is going to get another W. Wow. Denver has been putting together some shocking wins.
Didn't we just finish talking about your guy?
We did. I like Devontae Adams, but I don't think he's going to play again this week in Denver. And if he does, with all the chaos that's going on, I don't see it. They're in the news for all the wrong reasons this week. I don't see the Raiders getting a victory. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But guys, ride with me. I'm going to take it to the finish line with a W.
All right,
Lockhart's
let's move
pick
on.
is the right
Get out of
pick.
here.
Lockhart's pick is the right pick.
All right, game number 9, Arizona at the 49ers.
Yes.
We have a lot of injuries
on both sides of the ball.
On both sides of the ball on that one, but we split on that one. I got Arizona.
Ooh.
I'm thinking that my young guy, he's going to come out and do like he did 2 weeks ago with 300-plus yards in the air and almost 90 yards.
And if he does that, then the Cardinals will, in fact, win. I'm counting on the San Francisco defense to keep the game nice and tight. I do believe they are playing in San Fran.
Yeah, they're playing.
And that is a hostile environment for anybody to come into San Francisco and leave out with a W. I went with the San Francisco 49ers. Niner gang, stand up. Let's get this W for Lockhart. Let's get it.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now, keep in mind, I'm a Cardinals fan. I love Kyler Murray.
Come on, Kyler.
I just don't see them getting this particular
Yeah?
win. Yeah, not this Sunday. Not week 5.
I like the reason why I picked it because they have a good running back core.
They do.
That helps Kyler Murray.
They do.
They
will lose this Sunday.
James Conner, look out for me. Get them yards. Help Kyler Murray get up and down the field.
Reggie Wayne Jr., they going to need you, big dog.
Anyway, let's go to game number 10. The New York Football Giants in Seattle.
In Seattle. What time is that
the
game?
12th man, that's going to be 4:25.
So 4:25 in Seattle, 12th man. I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. I think we both went with the Seahawks on that one.
Yeah,
yes,
we both got
indeed.
the Seahawks.
I think that's your best pick of the day.
Sure.
Riding with your boy Locke.
Get out of here, man.
Let's get
anyway, catch that ball with one mic.
Sirski.
Let's go. Game number 11, Green Bay at the Rams in LA.
That's right. So this is another tough game. I would circle this one on your sheet. FanDuel, DraftKings, wherever you can get your picks on both sides of the ball. I think there's going to be a high-scoring game here. I really think with the secondaries being weak on both sides, I really think you can rack up some points there, FanDuel and DraftKings. I am going with. Who are you going with?
You know who I'm going with. Get out of here, man. I'm going Green Bay. Come on.
That's a good
pick. I got Green Bay. I got the Packers.
That's a good pick. Likewise. So
I thought you said you had the Rams in pre-production.
Nah, I don't think
so. You don't have the Rams? You don't have the Rams.
Let me double check.
You don't have the Rams?
Let me double check.
This is why we do a pre-production meeting for all of you mass communications majors.
It says it right.
Let me go to camera 2 over here. This is
right
why
there.
we do pre-production meetings.
It says it right there.
I had Alex with the Rams.
He was trying
over Green Bay.
He was trying to cheat.
So you changed up on me?
All
right, so let's put it up. Let's change it up on the screen.
Yeah.
We both have Green Bay.
I got Green Bay.
All right. Anyway,
it's an ink.
Mine's the ink as well. We was in this. I think we were both sitting in the same pre-production meeting.
Yeah, we were.
Okay.
I got Packers over the Rams.
So you saying that was a miscommunication?
You trying to play
negative. Anyway, I'll change that. Let's go to game number 12, which is our prime time game of the week. The Dallas Cowboys and the Steelers. This is the matchups that made me fall in love with football back in the day. I'm telling my age, seeing the Cowboys and the Steelers in the Super Bowl all those times. I'm going with Big D in Dallas. They're boys. You already know. And you said you was picking Pittsburgh.
I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers on this one. I do, in fact, think that the Steelers were going to come out with a W. Shout out to Alex Highsmith and the Steelers, Mike Tomlin. They have put together what I'm starting to see is some real consistency. I have not seen that with the Dallas Cowboys, and I know that the Cowboys fans are looking for a win. Sorry to tell you, this won't be your week, okay? Steelers with the W on the board. Pittsburgh Steelers, prime time pick of the week, brought to you by Pryme, 223 South Elm Street.
Well, I got the Cowboys, and the reason why is I believe they've been making that defense. They've been switching around that defense. They've been getting Michael Parsons in several different rushing lanes
and schemes,
working with all of the linemen. Like I said, you can't be selfish on this one. There's got to be that one guy that gets on the nose that holds up a guard or a tackle so that a rush can happen or a stunt can happen. So I see Dallas's defense coming out on top of this one. I see Dallas's defense also scoring more than 10 points fantasy wise.
Okay.
I have the over for this game. 34-17. What say you, my friend?
I think I did 28-21.
Okay, so you say it's going to be a close game.
I
don't think it's going to be a close game.
I mean, 28-21, I don't think that's – so those numbers sound close, but I think first half points versus second half points, it's going to be more of a first half type of fireworks situation.
Okay,
I think it gets off to a slow start first quarter, but I do believe we're going to have a great show.
So I got the boys.
Prime time, pick of the week.
Lockhart has the Steelers for our primetime pick of the week. Shouts out to Pryme, downtown Greensboro at 223 South Elm Street in Greensboro, North Carolina. And also, shout out to my man at Stoners. Hooked us up with this fresh drip and 83 Sports.
You see me dripping like
we're dripping.
Like ice in the summer.
Thank you, Stoners. Thank you, 83 Sports. This is TD.
Lockhart.
Got my man Alex Lockhart in here. We're going to say, I will see you next Saturday. We out.
Cut! It's time to drink these motherfuckers now! Let's drink!
That's easy, bro.
Yeah. Hey man,
That was my first. Yeah, that's my first time. Yeah. Yeah. Is it for real?
Yeah, one take.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
All right, let's get a damn toast out this mother scratcher.
You better drink. You better drink it before it gets.
We can still put a toast together.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, to the office pool.
There we go.
Devil's advocate.
The devil's advocate.
Yeah. Phenomenal, bro. Like, that's so phenomenal.
Yeah.
Bro.